Hey guys, it's Kadeja with ThisIsRnB.com, and our next guest is no stranger to ThisIsRnB.com, and that is the beautiful singer-songwriter, the lovely Raiche. Hi, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, 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 yes. Oh my gosh, you have been churning out music left and right. Talk about preparing to be a mom, okay? With all the things you're battling. You just dropped your latest EP back in November, Make Room, which I need to know, like, what is your favorite song off of that album?
Probably Making Room, honestly. I think it's playful and fun and theatrical. I feel like I get to really be myself in that song, especially performing it. Like, it's just really dramatic and playful, and I love it.
Yes, yes, the whole album. It's a feel good, and I feel like it's really personal, and women and men can relate to it, with different breakups. And I love the different songs and the different concepts that you guys worked on when putting this album together, this EP. Yes. And talk about your latest single, Standards, and the new single, Girls a Gun, that's going to be hitting the sound waves. Oh my gosh, Friday.
Have you heard it?
Not yet. It's like ridiculous. I'm like, hello, I need to hear it. I need more Raiche. I need it. Tell us about it. What can we expect from the single and the EP?
Girls a Gun. So this whole project, it's like a 3-part EP. It's all storylines from me going through a breakup and my process of getting through the breakup, my process of finding new love as well. So Girls a Gun is that moment of the breakup where you're done, and you want to just feel good about yourself. You have new standards. You are understanding yourself on a whole nother level. It's your glow up moment. Yeah. And Girls a Gun is not just for relationships. Girls a Gun really is like just a female women's anthem for me. Mm-hmm. And it's written from that place of just, being done all around, like with, being disrespected or told, who I am or who I'm supposed to be. And I feel like a lot of girls go through that. So Girls a Gun. Yeah. I'm so excited for this one.
Oh my gosh. Empowerment. We need it. And it's a perfect time for Women's History Month. I mean, you're just rocking it. And yes. So, can we expect a collaboration between you and Mr. Swim, Teddy here? Teddy Bear?
Yeah. Huh? I'm sure at some point, and I think we just really care about the quality of it and, it being special, but also really strong. And so we have recorded a couple, but, he's so busy too. And it's hard to get our schedules to be synced up. I'm over here in Ireland right now visiting him. I hadn't seen him in a month. So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's just all over the place. Can barely get a hold of him.
Yes.
Yes. Get a hold of him, my man.
Yeah. Here it's her man. Okay, guys, don't forget it.
I just had to correct that just in case anybody got it twisted.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm sure absolutely that we'll be having a single come out.
Awesome. Yes, we saw you looking stunning at the Grammys. We were like, oh my gosh, Raiche, yay! And I think, how have you been receiving all of this, because his music has been taking off and your music is taking off as well. Just new fan base, because you were teasing us. I'm going to put it out there. You were teasing us for over a year or so of little tidbits of your relationship. And it's are they together? Are they not together? Are they doing a single? What is happening here? And then finally it was just boom, we're in love. We're together. And we're oh my gosh, yay, so happy. So, how has that been getting, this new set of fan base from his followers and vice versa?
To be honest, in the beginning, it was a big adjustment. It was beautiful and very nice, but I think a lot of his fan base also are women, so there's that. But it's so funny, being pregnant and having a baby, women look at you differently. It's all of a sudden the mean like, you know, markers go away and you're like just accepted and loved. And so I have loved that part about it. Like, I feel so loved. I feel so accepted by so many women. I feel so like such an identity in this, and newfound love and support has been amazing. And it's just been so warming to feel so accepted and loved, specifically by women. Like, it was always a little easier, you know, with men because you're a woman. But the women, like, I've been trying to just grasp and grip for so long. And I feel like I'm finally getting that fan base, and I just feel so grateful. Like,
for sure. For sure. You know, we interviewed Pink Sweats a while ago, and one of the things he had talked about, like, he was coming out with a recent single, and he was talking about, it's always easy to find, you know, great singers, but it's always, you want to find an artist that can sing, that's in love about love music, right? And now that, have you been finding it a challenge that all of your music is, yes, lately has been, it's empowering, but it's about breakups, and that's totally different from your life that's going on right now. So has that been like a struggle with trying to find the lyrics, should say?
If I were to sit and write a breakup song, I mean, not necessarily, because I think I can take myself out of situations and, you know, put myself in the space, and I like to write from a point of view of like learning and, you know, helping me out, rather than like being like just sad in that space. Yeah. You know, so there's always like that like light twist of like positivity in some way for the listener. And so I think I could easily hop back into those spaces then, you know, and write about a breakup if I wanted to, or love. Obviously, recording wise and putting yourself in that space actually can be a little emotional and like hard at times. I remember I was recording a song that might possibly make one of these EPs, but it's an incredible song, and it was a lot to sing though, because I wasn't necessarily in that space, and it brought me to, you know, really hard spot, and I broke down a bit. Like, it was, I feel I'm very much of an empath, so putting myself in those places is emotional.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And so you said this, the EPs that you're going to be dropping out, it's going to be a series of them. And this first one, which dropped, is it all, the one that you dropped, Make Room, was that, Making Room. Was that all, is this a part of it? All of this?
Yeah. Okay. So it's really just like a little series of my relationships from breakup to healing to finding new love.
Okay.
Having a baby.
Yes, and having a baby. So before we get on the baby subject, because I can talk about babies all day, when we're talking about Girls with Gun, and you said it's like empowering. So then the next EP that's going to come out, is that another empowering, or is that like, are we going to get the love?
That's like the love. That is just a little bit more delicate. One of my favorite songs is going to be on that one. It's called Hello Darling, and it's just very much, you know, a testament of how I found it. I went through it and I found it, and you can too. So it's a really positive outlook on being able to find new love again. And honestly, growing up, you know, I have 5 sisters. A lot of my sisters were in a lot of just kind of really bad relationships, and I remember 2 of them used to speak so strongly on how they were never going to be in a relationship again, and how they just like hated dating and going out there again and putting themselves out there again. And I didn't understand it, right? Yeah. Until I went through my last breakup, and I was like, oh, I get it. I get it. Yeah. Like, it's exhausting, and like you just feel scared and you feel so unsure. But I went through a lot of healing, and I went through a lot of, you know, changing my mindset about a lot of things about myself, which then opened me up to literally like just love coming in naturally, all on its own. Yeah. You know, I didn't go out looking and searching. Like, Teddy came to me, like, and it was just like this whirl of like these magical moments when you just stop really looking and stop being afraid, and you surrender, and you just love yourself really first, and then it just like naturally happens and flows. So that's that's kind of like the story of it, I guess. And yeah.
Oh man, that sounds so lovely. Yes, it can be a daunting process, but like never giving up hope and just continue to plug away. And like you said, when you start to love yourself, then it's a reflection and other people can see it. And clearly he saw it. We see it every time we see you on your Instagram and in making the music that you're making. So let's just talk about the love part, okay? And you being pregnant, oh my gosh, it's so exciting. We are so happy for you. And Team Blue, baby, your team boy.
Team Blue, baby.
Yes, mom of two boys here. So that's a really exciting journey ahead of you. What is one thing that you didn't expect was going to happen or experience while you're pregnant?
I love working out. So.
There you go.
One of the, it's great to work out pregnant. It's one of the most fulfilling things. Like it's 10 times harder and you just feel so much better. It's like I have the energy to do it. I get more energy when I do it, so I'm loving it. Yeah.
Were you not expecting that? Did you think maybe you would constantly be out of breath, as they always show women in movies and shows?
No, because honestly, I've wanted to have kids since a little girl. Since I was a little girl, like I was the girl that I was like 7 years old and I'd be crying. I'd be crying in my bed to my mom before I go to bed and be like, I just want a family of my own. Like so sad, like truly wanting that. And so I also have 5 sisters, older sisters who have had babies. I've been a niece. I've been an aunt since like before I actually was even born.
Well, we already know you're looking forward to being a mom. What is one of the craziest, I just gave some unsolicited advice and I'm going to give you some more before this interview is done. But what is some of the craziest unsolicited advice that you've received from moms, women, your sisters that you're like, okay, thanks about being pregnant or for the little to come?
I don't know. I really don't. I don't know if there's been like too much unsolicited advice. Okay. Is there? I guess maybe there's just been stuff. There probably definitely is stuff online, but I just don't read it.
Yeah.
I try to just stay away from that.
Yeah.
But people usually in person are just always very nice and excited and.
Yes.
Like, yeah, and I don't mind
want to touch your belly all the time.
Right. I don't even mind the belly touches. I'm like, okay. Sometimes it can be a little over. If there's like multiple people touching me, like even just now, like I went to go get a dress for this awards ceremony. I had like 2 people helping me get into this dress, and I was becoming so overwhelmed. I was like, get off of me.
Yes, definitely.
So that's been I don't know. I just weirdly that and if it's more than 4 hands, then
it's too much. It's too much. Well, get used to having 4 hands. 2 from the little one, and then 2.
Well, those ones are acceptable.
Yes, for sure. And like I said, I was going to give you some unsolicited advice. So before we wrap this up, I would say the top books that my 2 boys loved and enjoyed as a kid. As a baby, they loved listening to these stories. Dear Zoo. Classic, and pretty much any Nancy Tillman book, book, The Night You Were Born. When you read that book, if you were already emotional at 7 with no family perspective in sight, you're gonna be so emotional when you read that because it's so beautifully written. It's a rhyming book.
I think somebody gifted that to me, actually. I just had a baby shower. I think somebody gifted that one to me.
Nice. And no sleep for the sheep when he gets older. And I think it will be a fun family book because it's rhyming and it's all the different animal sounds. And you guys will just have a ball with it. Guys, yes. We are so happy for you. ThisIsRnB.com. We are going to continue to be following you on your musical journey and your personal journey. Guys, go stream her latest single, Girls a Gun, right now on all streaming platforms. We'll see you next time on ThisIsRnB.com. Take care.
Thank you.